We got some Batman news. Oh yeah. We got more updates on the Batman. January month continues to be the month of the Batman. What we're going to be discussing today is some closer looks at Colin Farrell as the Penguin and the look they have chosen for this Penguin in the movie, along with some minor looks of Robert Pattinson as Bruce Wayne, some details about the cast talking about the script for the Batman, that and so much more, but still no freaking batsuit, man. I never knew what a drug addict felt like, but I'm getting desperate to look at this batsuit. Matt Reeves, DM me. Also, thank you for helping me hit that like goal in the last video. Now, when the batsuit is finally revealed, I'll be coming out in my own batsuit. Alright, so the very first thing we're going to go ahead and touch upon here is Colin Farrell's look for the Penguin in the Batman. You guys down below need to let me know if you appreciate this look for the Penguin. Now, he's just walking around the streets of LA casually, but the facial hair and the actual hair is basically what we're going to be getting in the Batman. One thing I gotta say, I absolutely loved it. From those behind the scene photos now, that was clearly supposed to be either him or his stand-in. A lot of people thought maybe they were going to go with some blonde hair. No, they're going with silver white hair. Kind of odd that the facial hair doesn't match the hair above. But for all we know, they could be painting it during production. This could just be him in regular life. And I'm sure Colin Farrell on his own does not grow white hair. Also, one thing to notice that unbelievably was making a lot of Bat fans upset. The dude seems to have put on a couple of pounds to be a chunky penguin like we know and love. It wouldn't have been a surprise if he didn't go the chubby route, because we've gotten a skinny penguin before with the one in the Gotham series and some of the comic interpretations with Emperor Penguin, or the Telltale Batman game that was also a pretty skinny looking penguin. I really want a great Bat fan out there to Photoshop this image and make it the full penguin look we would love it to be. Adding the monocle, the umbrella, probably a nice fur coat, but even this jacket I think feels penguin-esque. Don't forget also, it looked like the stand-in from the original set photos that leaked of the penguin looked like he was wearing a prosthetic nose, so they could be adding a lot more to this look and giving Colin Farrell this sort of pointy, iconic penguin nose. It's just really cool to see up close, and it gives us a flavor of what to expect from this Batman movie. I am most excited though to see, out of all the villains, is what Paul Dano is going to be looking like, because he's set to be the main villain as the Riddler, and I really want to see this Riddler suit. Is it going to be a quirky suit with question marks all over it? Or is it just going to be a sleek, nice green suit with a cane as well and a little green hat? But I have a feeling since he's the main villain, he's not going to be out and about on the town, thus leading to leaked looks. I think most of his stuff is going to be filmed in sound stages and behind closed doors. But another look we got is of Bruce Wayne himself, Robert Pattinson as the Batman. Now, we can't say this is exactly what he'll be looking like for the movie. This was a personal event he went to. I'm sure the hairstyle is going to be very different, but we get to see what Robert Pattinson is actually going to be looking like as Bruce Wayne. And come on, you look at these photos and they just scream to you hunky Bruce. I love this one photo though that a guy obviously pulled out his phone and Robert Pattinson caught him looking at him. Those right there are the eyes of the Batman giving you the death stare. The dude has to look down, and that's very terrifying. Let me just put a Batman mask over that since we don't have a batsuit as a reference. I'm Batman. Don't take pictures of me. Aside from some looks at the characters, we've had Zoe Kravitz going around doing some press tours. And obviously she's getting asked about the Batman, and she did give us a few tidbits about what to expect from the script. She went ahead and said, "The script is wonderful. It's really grounded and deep. I can't say more than that because I'll get fired." Two really great words I want to hear. Two really great words I want to hear for this Matt Reeves script: grounded and deep. Grounded meaning a more realistic take, probably something a little closer to Christopher Nolan's, but the deep element is also important to know because Peter Sarsgaard, who has a mysterious role in this movie, we don't know exactly who he might be. Maybe Officer Bullock, he could be secretly Two-Face in the movie. Not much is known about his character, but when he did speak about the script, he said, "It seems different from other Batman movies to me, just with the cast. There's something about it that has an edge. It's young to me." And I think this Batman is very emotional in that way. I think it'll be very powerful. An emotional element in a Batman movie is something I really would love to see. But it does leave you wondering as a Batman fan, what could this emotional element be? Because if you're just talking about Martha and Thomas Wayne biting a bullet, At this time, we're kind of numb to that, and it's not very emotional. This could tie into the mysterious person who dies in the Batman that Batman is going ahead and solving the crime for. Don't want to get my hopes up, but I hope it's a story connected to Robin and maybe the dynamic between these two guys meeting. That Batman could be solving the mystery of the Flying Graysons and who killed them off. When you come to think about it, there's not a lot of angles for an emotional Batman movie. For all we know, maybe they could be focusing on a deeper relationship with the villains, and maybe the backstories of the Penguin, the Riddler, or some of these other villains in the film could come to light, and maybe there's a tragedy there that in return, as fans, makes us sympathize with the villain. Either way, I'm really looking forward to this Batman movie, and next month we are said to be getting a look at the Batmobile running around the streets of Scotland, where they're going to be filming some scenes as Gotham City. But man, I wake up every day hoping today is the day we get that Batsuit reveal. Be sure you guys are leaving your thoughts on everything we just talked about. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at 3C Film Review. As always, I'm Chris. Take care.